Going on YouTube? This is your friendly neighborhood DraftKings addict, bringing my top picks for Friday's main NBA DFS slate. All right, guys, so go ahead and get the homework out the way. Please drop a like on the video for me. It really helps out the channel. And if you're new to DraftKings addict, thank you for stopping by. Don't forget to subscribe before you go. And as always, guys, please drop your comments below. I love hearing your takes on the slate. Appreciate you. All right, so let's go ahead and get into today's top picks. Draft Dashboard is my research tool of choice. Pretty simple, a lot of information all in one place. And if you want to check it out, there's a 30-day trial for $1. Link is in the description of the video. Give it a check out if you want to. And also, they have a new feature called NBA Cheat Sheet. So, guys, when you click on it, what you're going to see is this breakdown here where it has the locks, aka the best plays of the slate, studs, which are anybody over 8K, mid-range, and value plays. Alrighty, and as you can see right here at the end of the day, guys, it says check back 30 minutes before contest start to get the best picks because, again, information is always changing. As information changes, so does the picks. So let's go ahead and get into today's top picks. We're going to go to our position optimizer right here, and we have a 9-game slate on Friday. Alrighty, we have a 2-game turbo and a 3-game night. Alrighty, so we're attacking the main slate, so let's get into it. So at point guard, I'm going to go ahead and give you Ben Simmons, guys. This guy, I call him Mr. Near Triple-Double. All right, it's averaging somewhere around 50 DraftKings points versus this ATL team. And I believe they are playing at home. Is Philly at home? Yep, it's the home game for Philly, and they're 12-point favorites. All right, JJ Redick is questionable. All righty, so if JJ is out, again, that could mean some more value on that team. But Ben Simmons is good either way it goes, man. As you can see, last 5 games, he's averaging somewhere around 44 DraftKings points. Alrighty, so he should have a pretty safe floor when it comes to his play and has some upside versus this ATL team, man. 8.9K, I like Ben Simmons. Donovan Mitchell, man, they don't have any guards in Utah, so that's an easy play. I'm not going to talk about that much, so get you some Donovan Mitchell. All right, Jeff Teague, same situation. They don't have a lot of guards in Minnesota with the injuries with Rose out. New coaching staff. All righty, Wiggins went the hell off last game, so I do like Mr. Teague in this position at 6.7K going up against Dallas, a plus matchup for point guards, and so as you can see, he's had decent success versus them in the past. He's averaging somewhere around 30 DraftKings points versus them, with a high of 39 on his last game that he played them. So definitely want to get some of that. CJ McCollum, it looks like Mr. Let's see what's going on. Let me make sure I got that right. I did believe he was questionable. Dame Lillard. Yep, he's questionable. He had an issue with his left shoulder or something. I forgot what it was. But anyway, big game. Dame could be out. Here he goes. He had a left elbow strain. So his status for Friday is questionable. If he's out for some reason, CJ McCollum becomes a lock versus Charlotte. Easy play. All right, Eric Bledsoe. Man, I hate this guy so much because he's let me down in the past, but he's in a great matchup, guys. If you look over to the left, he has nice numbers when it comes to the team defense and the defense versus the position. Bledsoe is playing somewhere around 30 minutes a game. It's a high over and under game versus Washington. All the signs say that this guy should smash, but in the past, he sucked. But at 6.1K, it's pretty cheap. We only need about 30, 35 DraftKings points from him to make value. So, hey, too cheap in my opinion. So 6.1K, definitely get you some Bledsoe in your lineups. All right, Victor Oladipo, man, another guy I'm thinking about paying up for. He scored 68 and 57 versus New York in the past at 8.2K. But as you can see, he's inconsistent, man. Sometimes he scores 30, sometimes he scores 68 to 57. So that's a guy we could take a chance on. But I'm gonna be honest, I don't love him right now. I personally like Ben Simmons more. But hey, because Ben Simmons is more consistent than Oladipo in my opinion. So. All right, DAngelo Russell let some people down last game. Only put up 34 DraftKings points, but as you can see, for some reason, he smashes versus Toronto. 43, 55, and 48 the last 3 times that they've played Toronto. So 6.9K, got a little bit of drop on price. I believe he was 7,300 yesterday. All right, so at 6.9K, we get a discount because of Toronto's defensive rating or whatever. But as you can see, again, D. Russell has handled his own versus Toronto in the past. So I like D. Russell. So, all right. So next up, let's go ahead and go on over to the shooting guard. Again, a lot of these plays are going to be the same plays, guys, because of the multi-position eligibility. So Wiggins is a new guy on here with shooting guard. So as you can see, 40 and 65 in his last 2 games, man. So he hasn't done well versus Dallas in the past, but this is a new team with a new focus and a new coach. All right, these guys were celebrating and like they won the championship the last game. They won their first game for that coach. And so, hey, there could be some motivation there for Wiggins. So at 6.8K, he's a little cheap again. They're having some issues at the guard spot over there in Minnesota. So Wiggins definitely should see some good run. He played 35 and 37 in the last 2 games. So Wiggins is definitely somebody we like. So we already talked about Bledsoe. Jingling Joe Ingles. All right, man. So again, Utah is going to be a little short when it comes to guards. Both of their guards out. The starting guard is out. The backup guard out. And the backup guard is out. So Joe Ingles could play a lot of minutes, handle the ball, have a little bit more usage. As you can see, last game he had 26% usage. All righty. The game before that, only 11. So that raise in usage is what's going to make Jingling Joe a good value play at 5.7K. So get you some Joe Ingles, guys. And as you can see, he's had success versus the Lakers in the past. All right. And he's going to have the ball in his hand more. And I believe they're at home. Right? Utah? Yep. Utah's at home. All right. 8-point favorites, too, versus the LeBron James Lakers. So get you some Jingling Joe. All right. So going down here a little bit further, guys. Let me see if we got any value down there. Not yet. Kyle Korver is somebody I was thinking about, again, with Utah having the issues that they have at guard, but Kyle Korver is hit or miss. Definitely a GBP play. All right, Giannis Antetokounmpo. All right, somebody that we definitely want to take a look at, man, versus Washington. This game is projected to be a tight game. Let's see where we at. Washington, 6-point differential, guys. Washington is the home underdog. Giannis is coming off a monster game versus Houston. The dude had 23 boards. All right, versus Houston, 23 rebounds. All right, Washington, they're not the best rebounding team in the world. They don't have any bigs right now. They're on their backups. So, hey, Giannis could smash here, but just be noticeable that he has some kind of issue with his right quadricep soreness and left hip contusion. So, not quite sure if he's going to be out of today's game, but he should be good to go. But just keep an eye on that news. All righty, but this guy, as you can see, averaging somewhere around 67 DraftKings points versus this Washington team. And we know Giannis has upside, so if he gets it going, that could be a good day for him at 11.3K. So just wanted to mention him. James Harden, hopefully by this point I don't have to mention James Harden. Even though the guy's 12K, he does so much for the Houston team. He's in play on every slate, in my opinion. So don't forget about missing James Harden. And he's at home. So next up, we got Thad Young, man. So again, Myles Turner is currently questionable. Thad Young only scored 21 DraftKings points in his last matchup that he played. But if you look at his history versus New York, he smashed. He's averaging somewhere around 37. Alrighty. So at 5.6K going up against New York, a team that gives it up to the bigs, as you can see, 30th versus the position and 29th as far as team defense go. Thad Young is in a great spot at 5.6K, especially if Myles Turner is out today. So let's see where we're at. So right now, Myles Turner is currently questionable, and so is Darren Collison. So definitely want to give Thad Young some consideration, guys, at 5.6K. So going down a little further, value play, Mr. Jae Crowder. Again, this guy scored 29, 28, and 27, 3 out of the 5 times versus the Lakers. Again, they have a lot of issues at guard, so maybe this guy plays some more small forward while Jingling Joe plays shooting guard or something like that. But long story short, they're going to need some extra production from other guys with all the injuries that they have. And so Jae Crowder could benefit versus this Laker team at 4.4K. So definitely consider using Jae Crowder if you need some value at around 4.5K. So let's go ahead and go on. Next up, we got our power forward. Now, this was the toughest position for me to pick, guys. So please let me know who you like at the power forward position. All righty. Drop your comments below. Who is your favorite power forward on today's slate? You know, Kuzma's been hot lately, but he gets a tough Utah defense today. But I really had a hard time with this power forward, so let me know who you like, guys. But, again, my favorite play right now, guys, is going to be Thad Young, to be honest. All righty. Second favorite play is probably going to be, Draymond Green versus Chicago. At 7K, he's a little pricey, in my opinion. He's kind of right there. Of course, Kawhi Leonard's in play. You know, this guy's been hot lately, 57 and 60 in his last 2 games. At 9.7K, high usage guy, 28 to 30% worth of usage, but he's kind of pricey. I don't know. Like I say, right now, Thad Young's my favorite power forward. I feel like I can pay down that power forward. But let me know who you like, guys, because I'm going to be honest, all I got for you right now is Thad Young. Of course, Giannis is always in play, but Kevin Durant, I don't know about a 10K guy. Yeah, just a tough spot for me, guys. So I'm going to go ahead and be transparent with you. So power forward, let me know what you like. At center, guys, for me, my favorite center right now is going to be Tristan Thompson, man. He gets a matchup versus Houston where last time they played, he put up 53 DraftKings points, had a monster game when it comes to boards. All right, I believe, Kevin Love is out. Larry Nance is out. Tristan Thompson and Fry. Come on, man. Channing Fry, really? All right, so long story short, Tristan Thompson should be able to smash his value with being at 5.8K going up against Houston. Should be a lot of rebounds. Houston misses a lot of shots, chunking up a lot of threes, and he could get a couple blocks. So Tristan Thompson at 5.8K. He's my favorite center on the slate. Next up, I don't know, man. The numbers say DeAndre Jordan. Look at that. 51, 43, 47, and 37 in the last 4 matchups versus Minnesota. But I can't trust this dude, man. I just can't. I can't do it. But just know the numbers there say that he's a decent play. So I don't know if I get around to him, man. I think I might just pay down to Tristan Thompson or catch me somebody like Brook Lopez. All right, versus Washington. 230 point over and under. Going to be a lot of points scored. Giannis and Bledsoe and them can't score all the points. So maybe this guy takes the little young guy, Thomas Bryant, to basketball school. So yeah, I'm going to go ahead and get him as my number 2 center. But right now, that's all I like at center, guys. Again, Clint Capella's going to be in play going up against Cleveland. He's been getting a lot of extra run with all the injuries that Houston has. So, hey, good luck on today's slate, guy. That's all I have. So once you get done selecting all your players on Draft Dashboard, you go over to the lineup optimizer and you'll let Draft Dashboard optimize your lineup. Alrighty, and so once it optimizes, you'll see how much money you have left over, and if you want to upgrade players or change players out. For instance, JJ Redick, if he's out, I go here and I can go ahead and put in a different player, as you guys can see. All right, so let's say I'm going to go with Joe Ingles. And so if I like this lineup, I'm going to click save. All right, and then I can go ahead and randomize another lineup if I like. But also we have the mass lineup generator where we can click that one and we can select 10 to 100 lineups and then let it generate us some lineups. So, all right, guys, my favorite plays right now is going to be Ben Simmons at point guard, Donovan Mitchell at shooting guard, Jingling Joe Ingles at small forward, Thaddeus Young at power forward, Thompson at center, and Jordan Clarkson at guard. All right, this guy is pretty much, if Rodney Hood is out, I'm locking in this guy again. He put up 41 DraftKings points last game with Rodney Hood being out. And so going up against Houston, who he's had success versus in the past, 27 minutes, put up 33 DraftKings points, and at 5.7K, especially if Rodney Hood is out, Clarkson's going to be a good value in my opinion. Now, these guys are my favorite 6 players. That does not mean that every lineup will have these 6 players in it, but these are my core plays. And so if I'm going to be playing up for like a Giannis, I may take out my man here, Ben Simmons, and put in James Harden or Giannis. I'm sorry, I meant to put Giannis there. You can't put him at guard. All right, so there you go, and that leaves me $4,000 for the last 2 plays, and that could be could be some good value coming up in this slate with some of the questionable tags that's on the slate, guys. So keep an eye on the news. Follow me on Twitter at DKAddict. If I have any updates to my core, any plays that I like or love, I will shoot those out on Twitter. And so once you're done with the mass lineup generator, you can go over here to see my lineups, see what they project for the points for each lineup, and if you like a lineup, check the little box right here, or if you like them all, select all, hit export selected, let it download your CSV file, which you can upload to either DraftKings or Fanduel. Just make sure you have that particular setting set whenever you select your player pool, or when you optimize your lineups, I'm sorry. So, all right, guys. So, last thing too, guys, if you go to your watch players, if you sign up with my link, alrighty, if you go here to your watch players and click watch DK Addicts picks, it will load my player pool into your picks, and you will be able to optimize your own lineups from my player pool. All right, so that's a pretty cool feature there, guys. So don't forget about the cheat sheet too, guys. Check that 30 minutes before lock. So good luck on today's slate, guys. Thank God it's Friday, and have yourselves a nice, safe one. Peace.